Yeah, I finally found the video where he actually does it. I don't know if this is the main video, but it's 5 minutes and it's him and them. So yeah, you broke some walls, broke some glass ceilings. This is what I find cool about this. Remember when Linda ran? He didn't even put his support behind her. And putting his name behind someone does. True. Dude, dude's maybe willing to work with big business, but he does have a heart. And he wouldn't even have a chance if he wasn't willing to play the game with big business. Let's be real. Like that's the reason that Bernie's not the top of the ticket is because he won't work with big business, so he can't run. They won't have someone that won't play ball be in that top seat.
By doing what we say we're going to do, by keeping our word, by leveling with the American people, by taking responsibility. When we fail, acknowledge it. We're not going to be perfect, but take responsibility. Say, this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah, not randomly saying one thing and then saying, no, now that thing's wrong, I never said that.
But the American people
I don't make mistakes.
They're tough. They can take anything if you level with them and tell the truth. And one of the ways we're going to do it is demonstrate we mean what we say. Our administration, DJ, is going to look like America. It's going to be representative of all of America.
Absolutely, Kamala. How do you feel? How do we earn it? How do we earn it with our own two hands?
Well, to your point, DJ, it's about trust, right? And as we know,
not be giant racist pricks. That's how we go to earn respect.
It's a reciprocal relationship. You give and you receive trust.
Yes.
And one of the foundations of trust is truth. You must speak truth, but here's the reality. Truth can sometimes be really difficult to hear. And for that reason, sometimes people don't speak it. But you cannot have trust if you don't speak truth. You know that as a parent. We know that as parents. You have to speak truth. And as long as there is...
Yeah, it's a weird way to think of it, but yeah, the leader of a country is pretty much the parent. You tell the kid what they can and can't have. You try to make the world as good for the kid as possible.
Of what we do as we go forward, because to your point, we're facing as a country so many challenges, and people are grieving. I mean, people are grieving the loss of life, the loss of jobs, the loss of certainty.
Yeah, the world's on fire.
Normalcy. And
as I say, they're probably not that different from Trump, but they're not going to add gasoline to the fire when the world's on fire. Trump just keeps adding gasoline to it. Like, for months saying don't wear a mask. More and more people die. Gasoline, gasoline. Calling protesters thugs. Hey, let's add more hate to hate. More gasoline. Hey, look. Half my supporters are racist fuckers with guns. Not actually tell them to put their guns away. Gasoline, gasoline. And one of the biggest ways, going completely against climate change. Gasoline, gasoline, and hey, look, the world's actually gone in a little bit faster. I mean, don't get me wrong, the world is fucked. Like global warming, everything, we're all gonna die. But most people aren't pushing global warming forward.